Hello, and welcome back for, is this part 4? Day 4 of 2064, Read-Only Memories. I don't think there are going to be 64 parts of this game. I think we're going to cap out at 6 or 7 or so, but we'll find out. Now, where were we?
Alright, it sounds like we know what we need to do next.
Do we? Oh, okay, that's good.
Let's go to Market Street and break up those protests for Jess.
For... Dang, what was her name? Can I go into the VIP area? Never mind. Market Street. For our new...
Well, there are the protesters.
Friend. Alright, maybe the aesthetic is letting us down a little bit, but this looks like it's like a sale, not like they're protesters.
I have to admit that I still find the vandalism of Hayden's apartment puzzling. The protests themselves have been entirely peaceful so far, and the human revolution, regardless of the flimsy philosophical ground they stand on, are not a group known for projecting their ideology through unlawful means.
Interesting. So somebody's trying to throw shade on the human revolution.
The more I research them, the more I have to admit to the statistical conclusion that we're either dealing with a deceptive covert operations scenario, or less likely, a radical splinter group. Still, I doubt it will hurt to ask around. Brian Mulberry is there in the center. Fairlight said he was the one to talk to, and my mesh searches confirm that he is the leader of the local chapter of the Human Revolution organization. He's a bit player on the national scene, but he seems charismatic and camera-conscious from the video clips I've reviewed.
Camera-conscious. God.
Perhaps we could use that to our advantage?
Perhaps. For a second I thought those were like shining Danny Sexbang eyes, but I think those are supposed to be shades. Okay. Police ROM. Bunch of protesters. Signs. Well, let's talk to him, I guess.
Hello there! Would you like to hear about the dangers of our country's unchecked use of genetic modification?
Why do I recognize that voice? That sounds like a left tuber, but I can't think of which one.
I have pamphlets. Here, take one.
Brochure added to items. Oh, right. Which one of these is the better introduction? Dang. Probably talking about Yannick.
Oh, yes, Yannick called and said something about an investigation into an apartment break-in. He didn't elaborate, and I'm not sure how I might be able to assist with this. But if Yannick is involved, I'll do whatever I can.
Oh, good.
How can I help?
We found Human Revolution graffiti spray painted all over the apartment, and some things were stolen. I was hoping you might be able to point us in the direction of whoever did it.
Ah, well, the Human Revolution certainly does not condone such actions at all.
Good.
We're a peaceful organisation, and threatening people is not going to earn us hearts and minds.
This is true.
But,
But...
off the record, some of our younger members can be a bit overzealous, as any hot-headed teenager tends to be.
That's entirely reasonable.
I'll look into this matter personally, and if I discover that any of our younger members were involved, they'll be turned in to the proper authorities.
Excellent.
I'll also let Yannick know anything I find out. Is there something else I can help you with?
Yes. But I want to, I guess it's one or the other.
What questions can I answer for you?
That's an excellent question. Any protest group or organization should have this as in mind the whole time. Anybody who might be planning, a sit-in or an occupation should have a reasonable expectation of a goal.
We hope to educate the public about the dangers of rapid technological advancements. We want to warn the country away from thoughtlessly accepting every scientific discovery we make before it's too late.
That sounds reasonable.
We used to say that splitting the atom would surely bring about the end of humankind.
Yeah, we
But
don't.
now we're changing the very things that make us human, our biology, with nothing to ensure our safety.
And this is where that goes off the rails a little bit, because yes, we did worry about what splitting the atom might do, and we didn't seem to have any trouble with, nuking a bunch of islands just for the fun of it. But now we know what atomic energy could do, and it could be a real boon when, it's a whole lot cleaner than fossil fuels. I still have my concerns, but those concerns are probably not for the uneducated like me to invest a lot of time and energy in.
The revolution we're after is humanity as a whole making the decision to remain as we were created, and return to how we lived before genetic science put us on the wrong course.
Yeah, this is where you go entirely off the rails, because you're trying to decide something for every other person. And this is not a conservative mindset. This is a rampantly authoritarian mindset. Every person should make their own decisions. Informed decisions. But the decision to inform oneself is also not your decision to make for somebody else.
This world is Icarus, flying too close to the sun. It's only a matter of time before our arrogance becomes our demise.
The only arrogant one I see here is you, buddy.
Just because we can, doesn't mean we should.
This is absolutely true. How do you plan on enacting the social change you want? That's an excellent question, but why protest at this clinic?
Genetic modification is one of the most dangerous sciences we've ever fooled around with.
Why? That sounds like a lot of fluff without any substance to back it up.
It's playing God on the highest order and threatens to unseat what humanity is altogether.
So you're assuming that humanity holds a special place in the cosmos. And to some extent we do. We're the only beings that we know of that can record history think about past and future events, but we don't know that for certain either.
Cybernetics is a dangerous path as well, selling off pieces of ourselves bit by bit for mechanical strength and resilience, but at least a brain-controlled android is still a human brain, even if in a metal box.
That just sounds like speciesism to me.
There is a reason Congress enacted laws prohibiting highly modified hybrids from breeding.
Yeah, racism.
Now, I do not fault the individuals who come here for treatment, many of whom are disabled and deathly ill.
Okay.
If you ask me, genus isn't the kind of therapy they all need.
What kind of therapy do you think they need?
However, we must take a stand against the medical research industry that would have us cast aside our humanity for their miracles.
Is anyone calling them miracles but you?
At our core, we are a peaceful movement and seek only to convince people to vote according to the truths we reveal to them. The human revolution has faith that American democracy will win out in the end. It falls to us to make sure that people are informed about the daunting and confusing technologies they put their senseless faith into every day.
I understand that this guy is being strawmanned a little bit, but honestly, not so much. These are exactly the arguments I see people making.
On a personal level, we would like to exhort every individual to try and live more simply and reject any gadget or medicine that would make us less than we are.
Why are you wearing sunglasses?
Is there something else I can help you with?
Yes, why are you wearing sunglasses? But no, why are you wearing sunglasses? Wouldn't it be simpler to live without those sunglasses? You wouldn't have had to buy those sunglasses.
Of course! If you have any other questions, feel free to come back. I always have time for the press.
Alright, so...
You clearly missed doing real journalism. I'm impressed.
Oh. I had to figure out whether that was a burn or not.
I think you're starting to get back into the hard-boiled investigative journalist thing.
Excellent.
Hopefully we'll get lucky enough to turn up a new lead, even if this one didn't pan out like we'd hoped.
What do you think about what he said?
I think he was considerably less deluded than my searches on the meshnet had led me to believe.
Maybe.
Don't forget, we're still here to actually break up these protests. Let's see if we can't figure out a solution together.
Yeah.
Make sure to look around and think carefully. I'm sure we'll find something.
Weather ROM.
Interesting. A RSU climate control ROM, model 6703, if I am not mistaken. Apparently, it is owned by the Hassie Bar, based on this identification marker.
So, I figure we're supposed to just change the local weather to break up the protest for now, but, like, that's not an ultimate solution, because they'll be back. An advertising billboard. Off-color brick is stuck in the wall, really? Can we clip?
Do you think it would be okay to take that?
Yeah, why not? Might come in handy. Brick. I now have a brick. Alright. It's a wave shelter, so Muni riders can keep out of the rain. Aren't you tired of being told by the media that you aren't good enough as a regular human? That's not what these people want. Wow, this is all such a misunderstanding of anything.
These slogans are terrible.
Let's see what the police has to say. I am here to ensure the protest remains peaceful. Technology is a gift, but a powerful and dangerous one to be used with care. We as a species have forgotten that. I agree with the first part. We want to bring humanity back to a simpler time, a better time, before rampant use of hybridization and cybernetics made us have to question the very nature of our humanity. So, I mean, you can do that. You can just live like that, guys. You don't have to force this down everyone else's throats. What if I hand him the brick? Oh, you know what? Hold on. I should have a look at the,
Aha! Taken to our calls like a fish to water, eh?
Can I look at it? Look at Brochure. It's propaganda, and they really could have used better paper stock. Yeah, I noticed that when I was working copy, that people didn't want to spend money on paper. They wanted the cheapest stuff possible, but, like, compared to the price of printing, a little better paper stock is probably better for most purposes. It just has makes such a difference in the feel, the texture of the thing. I'm not gonna throw a brick at this weather ROM. Let's talk to it.
Let's not. Two's company, three's a cloud.
Alright, let's go in here. Oh, is it Christmas time? Alright, so if she's bored, maybe we can talk to her.
Aw, that is the most adorable little ROM.
Thank you.
What kind of model is it? Where did you get it? It's so moe.
It is kind of moe, isn't it? The mouthy kind. They're a custom model.
Oh wow, you don't see a whole lot of those around. Must have taken ages to get that case looking that good, with the home printer too.
Oh, of course, it would have been 3D printed.
I'm impressed. Anyway, what can I get you?
A drink and maybe some information. Smooth, reporter man, smooth.
A drink I can do, and I guess I have some time to talk. The protesters outside the clinic are driving off a lot of my regular customers.
Aha.
Filling up my bathroom too, jerks. So, what do you want to know?
You called Turing Moe? Tell me about yourself.
Oh, I never introduced myself, did I? I'm Ramona.
Hey, Ramona.
I guess there isn't much to tell. I went to college, got a degree, took out a loan, and bought this place.
Nice. Good for you.
Now I spend my days trying to find enough time and money to sustain my VR drama addiction.
Fair enough.
My priorities are justice, cute stuff, and magical girls. In that order.
I can tell from your aesthetic.
What else? I pretty much don't leave the store.
You don't seem pleased about the human revolution.
Look, they've got the right to protest, but I don't have to like it.
Absolutely.
Once they're done with the hybrids, I know they'll be coming for me next.
Why do you say that?
So I'll be voting appropriately. And if I have to unclog one more toilet because of an entitled, bigoted jerkface, I will lose my goddamn mind!
Why would they come after you?
Oh, you can't tell? I've got a cybernetic arm and leg, thanks to an autocap crash when I was a kid. I also got neural links for VR interfacing.
Nice.
If it was up to those dinosaurs, I'd be stuck in a wheelchair right now. Or worse, depending on how far back they want to push our medical technology.
That's the question, isn't it?
It's already illegal for me to have a rocket-powered fist. What more do they want?
I mean, that seems okay. It seems like maybe specifically weapons technologies should be regulated.
It does a good job, huh? Yeah, that's mine. Well, technically, it's property of Hassie Holdings.
I see.
We spent some mints on it, but the rest of the block helps pitch in for maintenance costs since I usually set it to patrol the whole area. You should check it out when we do Christmas in July.
Oh, is that why there's a Christmas tree?
It can cover the whole street in snow, as long as it's cloudy enough to keep the sun off. Sort of like today.
Would you mind if I take it for a spin?
Sorry, but that thing cost me way too many credits to let just anyone poke at it.
That's fair. I'm just
I
wondering...
would need to see some serious credentials before I let you mess with it. You know, enough to make sure you can afford to replace it if you break it.
Well, I don't
Otherwise,
have that.
no touching.
Sure.
Sorry. Otaku speak. I just mean he's really cute and lovable, and you kind of want to hug him forever, you know?
Yeah.
A lot of otaku come around here, probably because I own the place. I'm used to being able to shoot my mouth off and not explain all the jargon.
Why is our character an idiot?
Yeah, I know it's a bit out of fashion, but I'm a history buff. The past really gives context to stories of the present. You know what I mean?
I do. I wish that more people were students of history. Right now, specifically.
I've been to Tokyo twice already.
Hold on, she sounds familiar too. Is that... That's not... From Beyond the Bot.
The old otaku resist the new culture of the saishi in the same way their parents refused to give up cassette tapes.
Saishi? What's a Saishi?
Oh, sorry. The Saiba Shibito. The Cyber Dead.
Oh.
In the early 21st century, Japan had an epidemic of chronic shut-ins, and the rise of direct link virtual reality only made that worse. Suddenly, people weren't just refusing to leave their rooms, they were refusing to leave their heads. But as the technology got better, the Saishi were the first to figure out how to use their own brains to sculpt cyberspace.
That's pretty cool.
Computers are good at thinking in straight lines, but the human brain is capable of so much more. The best virtual landscapes, the most real VR dramas in games, are created by the Saishi.
Interesting.
Now, even if an earthquake or a meteor or whatever leveled Japan, they'd still have Neo Tokyo built on the VR net. But enough babbling. If you're interested, I'm sure you could find more out on the mesh Or use an induction helmet to visit Neo Tokyo yourself.
That sounds rad.
It's a trip, especially for newbies.
I need to take that weather ROM for a spin, but I need to tell her why.
Sorry, but that thing cost me. I would need to see some serious credentials before I let you. You know, enough to make sure you can afford. Otherwise, no touching.
Oh, the business card. How do I... Hold on.
Okay, enjoy your drink and let me know if you need anything else.
Items... Business card... Business card.
Dr. Yannick Fairlight.
There we go.
I've heard of him. Super rich guy? Used to own System 1?
That's him.
Why are you giving me his card?
Don't lie to people like that. Come on. You could just tell her that you want to change the weather so that the protest breaks up.
Yes. He's getting on in years, and it would be useful for when he goes out and about. That's why we wanted to see it before.
Yeah, okay. I guess you can take a peek.
Like, why not just get her to do it? She has control over it. Why not just ask her if she would help break up the protest?
Don't bust it, though.
So, no throwing a brick at it.
I scanned this card, and I swear if you break my ROM, I'll be calling your boss.
Good to know.
Here's the RFID key to access it.
Nice.
Thank you. This will surely be useful for our needs. Shall we go check it out?
We shall. Alright. Is Turing insulting another ROM? I mean, kinda.
This ROM has multiple different climate control settings. Maybe we could make things a little more festive. Christmas is my favorite season.
And it is actually
Should I
close
switch
to
it
Christmas.
snow mode?
Yes. Yes.
It's snowing? Okay, people, I for one didn't bring any winter wear. Let's call it a day for now.
Excellent. Snow mode deactivated. Why? Okay, fair enough.
Excellent work.
Nice.
While I still have doubts about the moral superiority of using subterfuge to disperse a protest, we at least accomplished our goal peacefully. And to be frank, considering how the human revolution is clearly working against my personal interests, I won't waste many clock cycles puzzling that ethical quandary out.
I suppose that's fair. Although, to be even more fair, I think the moral quandaries that are not in your best interest are the more important to puzzle out. But that's just me.
Might I draw your attention to those youths over yonder?
Why, yes, you might.
Counterculture clothing, obvious bad attitudes, and graffiti paraphernalia.
That's profiling.
Those could be our suspects who damaged my home in the name of revolution.
Couldn't hurt to check it out.
Right. We should approach them cautiously as to not start a confrontation with the wrong individuals. They may even point us to the true culprits.
You mean you don't think they're the true culprits?
Oh no, they've noticed our attentions. Come along, maybe we can catch them.
Catch them in what? Oh, they're running. That's interesting.
We'll never catch them on foot. Hold on, I'm calling for an auto cab of our own.
But why?
I know it seems a great deal of trouble for such a tenuous lead, but
Yeah.
I have a hunch about them.
Okay.
The wicked flee when no man pursueth. The auto cab is estimated to take 5 minutes to arrive.
That's too long.
We'll never be able to engage in pursuit fast enough to catch up to them.
Nope. Sorry.
Perhaps we should call Tomcat.
Why?
Maybe they can do some bit of techno-wizardry and stop that cab.
But I don't want to do that.
Your confidence is astounding.
Sorry, but I don't agree with this
Hold
course of
while I
action.
connect us.
Howdy, folks.
Howdy.
How's the search for the data cache going?
Actually, that's what we're calling about, Tomcat. We may have located the perpetrators, but they eluded us and are making their escape in an auto cab.
I really don't like where this is
We
going.
attempted to use a cab of our own to tail them, but it hasn't arrived and they're getting away. Can you hack the cab and stop it?
Whew. No can do, little guy.
Excellent.
Security on those cabs is tight, and the dang thing will shut down its external net connection long before I get in.
Unless?
Oh, I have an idea. Sit tight for just a sec.
Okay.
All right. That went faster than spit on a skillet. I did a job a few years back and had to break into the city's central traffic network. Do me a favor and don't ask why.
Not
The
gonna.
back door I drilled into that long ago is still wide open. I'm logging into the traffic management system now. Wait. Oh, shit. They may not have fixed that back door, but they did install a new counter-intrusion VI. Oh, the damn thing is hot on my tail.
Uh-oh. What can we do?
I gotta take care of this VI. I'm gonna need the two of you to handle the traffic system. Turn, I'm passing control to you.
Oh, whoa, no,
Hold
no.
tight. I'm gonna be doing some 2 sets of hands on 1 keyboard kind of hacking. Just push on the map and load it up on Turin's face. Sorry, Turin.
Ooh, they're on the move.
Okay. So what do we do?
Here's how it works. Use your display map to keep track of their cab and redirect it back to you. You can trigger traffic nodes at intersections so the cab thinks the streets are blocked off. Do it right, and you should be able to steer them right back to you.
Oh,
You
alright.
just gotta make sure to stop them where you're at, or else they'll just go running off on foot. I'll put a goal marker on the map for you.
There's the goal marker.
You can trigger any node on the map at any time, so plan ahead. I'd say you'll have time for 2 moves every time they hit an intersection. If they go off the map, though, you'll lose them. Block
Okay.
every road that leads out of our grid, and watch the places with 3 exits you can't all cover in one go-around. Just hurry. I don't know how long I'm gonna be able to keep this VI from messing on the carpet, and once I kill the connection, this old trick is over.
I'll tap into the cab control node they're currently arriving at. Our top priority is to ensure they cannot leave the area Tomcat's given us access to.
Okay.
I'll mark the southern exit as closed first.
Good.
We only have time to block off 2 routes before the auto cab will make a decision and move. We shouldn't block the route back here. We have to stop them where we can catch them.
Right.
Once you get them back here, press the big button on top of the map to shortwire the autocab.
Okay.
Be careful. If you stop their ride anywhere else, they'll just run off. What do you think our next move should be?
I think we should block... Oh, shoot, I don't know. Here.
Turn, I can't have you talking. It's messing with the...
It's up to you now.
Alright.
Don't let those punks escape. We can access any of the control nodes in the area at any time. Plan ahead and we should be able to get them. Got it?
Yep. At this point, I don't care, because I've beaten them.
Ha! We've got them now. Let's go!
Excellent.
I'm gonna go stop them, and then we can interrogate the miscreants.
They were literally just standing at a bus stop.
What the hell do you want?
Yeah, this is gonna put them in the mood to talk to us.
Who do you think you're messing with, huh? You ain't got nothing on us, and if you don't get out of my way, I'll mess you up.
Hey, what do you think we should do?
Not that.
We haven't observed them doing anything illegal, and we could potentially make this go over smoothly.
Really?
Or we could share news of this encounter with Lexi before things get out of hand. These two seem agitated already, and it may be best to make sure they're handled by the appropriate authorities.
They didn't do anything. Why sick the police on them? Just because they look like punks? That's... Oh,
Those are the
man.
options I deduced. Questions or cops? It's up to you. How do you want to do this? We just have a few questions for you, sirs. If you'd be so kind as to give us a few minutes of your time.
Did you not hear what I...
Maybe we should just answer their questions.
Poor guy.
I mean, we didn't do anything wrong, right?
Right! We ain't got nothing to hide!
Well, that's good, I guess. What's the spray paint for?
We're newbie street artists.
These are the tools of our trade!
These are all above board and legal.
Well, that's good.
We just got done making a piece for a client.
Oh, really?
That's
Where?
right. We're artists!
Okay. I don't believe you, but we know what's in the bag.
You a cop?
No, I'm not a
'Cause
cop.
if you ain't, we ain't got nothing in the bag!
Wait. What? Why'd you run? That's a good question.
Who was I running from? You calling me a coward?
Okay.
I don't think that's what they were insinuating.
Right. We just got places to get to, and gotta go fast. You're holding us up.
This is ridiculous. Yeah, it is. Really.
Enough! Stop assuming you can misdirect us with blustery words and feigned ignorance. I've matched the hues of those paints and the patterns of the bottom of your shoes with 95% accuracy to the scene of Hayden Weber's apartment.
Well, why didn't you just say that then?
Now tell us what you were doing there and why you stole Hayden's data cache.
Now you're accusing us of stealing? Why, I oughta...
Chad, I think they're onto us. Maybe we just answer their questions so they don't go to the cops?
Damn it, Oliver! I told you I'm Starfucker now!
Okay, that's a name.
I only went along with this because you said we would go to a movie afterwards.
Aw, he's sweet. Hi, Oliver.
I don't even care about this human revolution stuff. Just because you're dad.
Oh, what's that?
Don't talk about my dad. Fine. Whatever. We'll answer your friggin' questions.
Excellent. Why tag Hayden's apartment?
Aw, man. No big reason.
Because the door was open?
I mean, he's a big hotshot researcher at Parallax, right? We heard a rumor his place was empty. Who's gonna pass up a sweet target like that?
Yeah, that
We don't
tracks.
need any more of this tech shit. Like your lippy Rom over there.
Kidnapped? He's been kidnapped?
That's right. You guys are in over your heads.
Shit, we ain't got nothing to do with that. We just sliced the door controls and trashed the place. Wasn't nobody there.
Why'd you take the data cache?
I told you we didn't steal nothing.
Okay. I believe you.
Be quiet, Chad. I don't want to go to juvie. Here, you can have it.
Oh, I guess I shouldn't have believed you.
Okay, well, thanks for giving it back.
Stay out of trouble. You're good kids. You're not good kids. Maybe you should give up vandalizing people's homes.
Yeah, whatever. Just get out of my way.
We hope you find that Hayden guy. And we're real sorry. We weren't trying to hurt anyone.
Thanks, Oliver.
All right, let's go catch that movie.
Great! Can we get dinner first?
Aw, he's
Sure.
so sweet.
Whatever you want.
Alright, so who is Starfricker's dad?
That's not right.
Uh-oh.
I'm certain I deactivated snow mode. Incoming call from Tomcat.
Hey, folks.
Hey.
Jess just called and told me she has a clear way to the access node.
Oh, nice.
She'll get you inside, and I'll walk you through connecting me so I can access the Parallax network. That should help our hunt.
Good.
Did you get the data cache?
We did.
Yes, those punks happen to have it.
Oh, great. We don't have time to worry about it right now, though.
We don't.
Go to Stardust and drop it off with Majid for me, okay? He'll hold it to pass on to me once I get there.
Okay,
I
can do.
managed to trigger an alert within Parallax's network security, and they're going to be moving their logs from one secure server to another.
Oh,
I need y'all in place of that access node before they do. No time for lollygagging.
shouldn't you be set up in place before you trigger the alert?
No problem, Tomcat. We'll make our way there directly after we return to Stardust. We can worry about the weather ROM's malfunction later. Let's go. Our mission for Jess is done.
Okay. Let's go to Stardust.
Welcome to Stardust.
There's Majid. We should leave this data cache with him first, like Tomcat asked.
I suppose we should.
All right. Tomcat asked me to take that off your hands and pass it on to them later. Thanks for getting it to me.
Excellent.
I won't pester you about what it is.
That's good.
I know things are always very hush-hush with Tomcat.
He seems so amused about that.
I'll make sure they get it later today.
Excellent.
Excellent. Thank you.
While we're here...
You again? All right, I'll let you in. But you better stay out of trouble.
Will do. Talking to Caitlin.
I kinda feel like dancing now. Wanna join me?
We can't say yes, apparently. I want to know who this is. I don't have time to talk to them now.
Hey, I heard from my friends down the street that the protesters are gone. Must have been you, huh?
Yes?
Alright then. I'm willing to give you the benefit of the doubt and return the favor.
It would be nice to have the benefit of the doubt before you bite my head off, but whatever.
Tomcat said that if you got to an old abandoned access node, you might be able to find out what happened to Hayden.
Access node added to city map.
I
Alright.
called up a buddy who's on night shift for Parallax tonight. He can buzz you in. But if anything happens, you broke in. This puts us at about even. Don't think about drawing any more debits for a while. Good luck. Keep me out of your shit.
Thanks for being mostly entirely useless. Alright, so we're gonna go there, but wait, what the heck is that? That's supposed to be the police? Oh, that's the head of the cop person. Sure, we'll go here. Oh, that's freaky. And it's nighttime now.
This is the...
And we're gonna save. That's gonna be it for us here today on Game A Dayer. Thanks for joining me while we've been playing 2064 read-only memories. We're at least going to play one more, probably a couple more. If you're enjoying this series, please let me know in the comments down below. And give it a like, you know, show me some love. Also, share this channel with your friends while I'm grooving out to the groovy tunes. And, you know, all that good YouTube stuff. I would like to grow the channel, but I think that means I'm going to have to have input from you guys. What do you want to see? Do you enjoy this kind of game? Do you enjoy other games? I need to know what you want to see me do. And, well, anyway, we'll be back tomorrow with more of 2064.
Neo San Francisco, 2064 AD. The world...
with less of a voiceover. Yeah. Anyway, thanks everybody.